the video for the cooking challenge, the vegetarian and vegan pan video. I have chosen an awesome campsite because I've got a private bathroom. It's one of these sites you do find them in South Africa. They are absolutely awesome sites, and they're a wee bit more expensive than your regular one, but what is very nice, that you've got your own private bathroom, but you've got your own little private kitchen area, and there's your private bathroom area. Okay, let's look. Now, didn't I choose the perfect day for a food challenge with barbecue? It's raining! Okay, but we are thankful for the rain, and hopefully the rain will give me a gap later on. Guys, for a number of you YouTubers, I have actually set the same challenge. Pan meals. Now, where did pan meals originate? When I was doing my motorcycle tours all over Southern Africa, I had actually stumbled upon a restaurant, and the restaurant had served the meal in a pan. And that was sort of odd, but everybody loved the concept. It's just a beautiful concept. And I got myself this pan. Now, this is the very, very original pan that used to hang behind my motorcycle. As I would travel, this would be, I would cook my meals in the pan and I would eat it in the pan. Now, obviously with a tour car, I have met a lot of friends, different friends from all over the world, and I had to make my pan collection a bit bigger. Now, these pans are aluminium pans. They are very, very cheap here in South Africa, and what is nice about an aluminium pan, other than a skillet is made of cast iron, and it contains the heat. So once you take it off the coals, it's sort of, you still have to keep on stopping that it would burn. Once you take an aluminium pan off the heat, it would cool off almost immediately, and you put it back, and so you control your heat by placing the pan back on the fire. I have got myself these two pans, and for this challenge I am going to make a vegan pan and a vegetarian pan. Now, because I've got a lot of respect for all my vegan and vegetarian friends. Now, obviously I'm a meat eater, so make no mistake, barbecue is the in thing. Chuck up a lot of meat and wors and just barbecue and go nuts. But we have to give credit to our vegetarian and vegan friends. And might I say, and I tasted it myself, the vegetarians and the vegans can produce awesome meals on the fire. So I did a little bit of homework. Now, you do get different kinds of vegetarians, right? But to make it easier, I sort of broke down the group into two: vegan and lacto-ovo vegetarian. A vegan do not eat cheese, milk, anything of that kind, but a lacto-ovo vegetarian do eat cheese, milk products, etc. Now you've got to do very fine homework on this, because this is a wide subject. And it depends on the kind of vegetarianism, what they would like to have on the plate. So to make it sort of easy, don't go for the I'm not sure route. Go for one of these two things. It's either vegan or it's either lacto-ovo vegetarian. I think with that, we can start this awesome cooking on the fire challenge. Hope you enjoy this. In my research of vegan and vegetarian, it is very important to realize that not all bread kinds are vegan, because some bread in the baking process it does give some products which is not allowed to have by vegans. In South Africa we are lucky to have rooster cook. Now for the two cowboys up in Canada, you guys would just love rooster cook. I know you would know what it is. And I had these specially baked for me today. And once after it was baked, it comes with a label. It's a pull-off label that the bakery puts on, and it specifically states on the label what it contains. So once you do vegan meals, guys, you gotta read all the labels. Okay, I'm just preparing the onion here. I've got a trash can over there. Let me just chuck them. Onion is a very important thing in any cooking. It doesn't matter what you cook. If you cook, it doesn't matter what you're cooking. If you're cooking anything, you've got to put onion in it. Okay guys, for you that ever done cooking challenges, one fire is not enough. I had to get 2 fires going. Because I've got a lot of cook, and I have to make sure I've got a set of spare coal somewhere. Right guys, now as you can see, the onions is frying beautiful, and this all with canola vegetable oil, and that is very good for all vegans. Canola vegetable oil. Right guys, I have just done the onions. And on this roster now, I have to start preparing the potato ingredients. Now I have to be very careful. I'm still working all vegan. I'm not going to mix the lacto-ovo vegetarian ingredients with the vegan ingredients until I'm right at the end. So this takes quite a bit of cooking. This is all still vegan, right? So now I'm going to put them together, put them in the pot and let them simmer, and start with my ingredient for the patty of the burger, which is a potato, crumb potato thingy, which is absolutely delicious. Right guys, I've got the potato hash browns now in the pan. This is the tricky part. Now for you guys watching, this is Spur style onion rings. Okay, how I made these is a little trick. Because the lacto-ovo vegetarians would love this. This is a meal of its own. But basically you make fine onion rings, then you break egg into them. For this you need an egg. And then what you basically do is you caramelize the egg and the onion ring with flour, and this is what you get. Now I have set aside for the vegan dish the regular onion ring, but to get this you gotta go with egg and a bit of, but this is absolutely delicious. Oh, love this. Right guys, this time I've got the complete vegan meal. Now suppose I must make all these meals and eat it all myself. No, I can't do. So I found my next door camper. What a lovely lady. Thank you for having a pan meal. What do you think of a pan meal? Have you ever thought of this idea?
No, definitely not.
Because
it's looking lovely.
You cook the meal in the pan and you serve it in the pan. It saves dishwashing space.
Definitely.
You don't have to worry, and you can. But I have to say, I use a few pots and pans on.
Okay, for the prep work, yes, I know.
Yeah, but actually, for one person, you can actually cook an awesome meal in the pan.
Yes.
Have it in the pan.
Yes.
And serve it in the pan. And this idea I've seen when I was in Namibia in an awesome restaurant, and the place was fully booked. And what they did, they brought each person's food in the pan that it was cooked in. And we call it pan meals. Guys, and for the cowboys up in Canada, you guys has got to try pan meals. And this time around, we are looking vegetarian. And for all our meat eaters out there, guys, you got to try our vegetarian and vegan meals. They are absolutely superb. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Thumbs up. Bye bye. Baie dankie.
Dis 'n plesier.
Geniet jou panmeal.
Ag, baie dankie. Ek sal wag om ten minste nog 'n mes en vark. Ek kan seker met jou sit.
Ja, gaan vir jou mes.